Removing your opponent's confidence is going to make fights easy for you because they're not going to pressure you as much. They won't be on the front foot trying to engage. Having confidence in your own ability is going to allow you to win fights a lot easier. But you can only have confidence in your own ability if you've been putting in the hard work and you've been watching these YouTube videos. So what actually takes away someone's confidence in the ring? Getting hurt. Getting hurt is the #1 confidence destroyer. It's instinctual and it's hard to avoid. So how do you take someone's confidence away from them effectively? You want to land body shots.
Oh, fucking hell.
Now, my last fight, my opponent, he was happy coming forward on the front foot and attacking until I landed a nice long range right hook to the body, probably caught him around the solar plexus or whatever. And then as soon as that had happened, he backed away and lost his confidence for the rest of the fight. And I know for a fact that it was the body shot because one of how he reacted after, and two, I've had it happen to me where I've been caught with a body shot and I just don't want to feel another one of those again because they're painful as fuck. You can either land a body shot to the spleen, which is the left side of your body, your right from looking at me, solar plexus, which is just between the ribs here, under the chest. If you press in here, you'll feel the wind sort of go out your lungs a little bit. And then you've got your liver on this side. These are the weak areas you want to aim for when you're throwing body shots. You can either throw hooks to the body, right hook to the body, left hook to the body. You can come closer up the middle if you want to go in between their elbows, or further around the side if you want to go around the flanks of their elbows. You can also throw straight shots to the body. All you do is you just drop your weight a little bit, come down and land them like that, usually taking your head off the center line so that you're harder to hit. When you throw body shots, you need to disguise them. This is the only way you're actually going to be able to hurt your opponent with body shots, because if they're expecting it, then they'll just tense their core up or block with their elbows and it won't do any damage. You need to catch them like mid-breath. As they're inhaling, all of their stomach muscles aren't tensed like this. So when you do land that body shot, it will just knock the wind straight out of them and it will do a lot of damage. Right, so now I'm going to teach you how to land a body shot without your opponent expecting it. I'm going to give you 7 ways that you'll be able to do that to take away your opponent's confidence and win more fights. But if you've watched this far, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe because you clearly care about getting better at boxing. The first way to land a good body shot is to touch upstairs, touch and bring the gloves up before you whip the shots down to the body. Ricky Hatton used to do this really well. A good combination will be tap, tap, and then whack to the body. The thing about body shots, as I've already said, is they don't need to have a lot of power. You just need to make sure that your opponent doesn't expect them so they don't tense their core or block them with the elbows. Tap, tap, boom, like that, nice and fast. Another great technique you can use to land body shots is to use eye feints. Eye feints are looking at where you want your opponent to think you're going to throw a punch and then throwing one elsewhere. You maintain eye contact with the head and then you throw to the body. At no point do I look down at the body as I'm throwing this punch. I know where it is. It's just my general peripheral vision. So I maintain eye contact with the head and throw to the body. You can also do this the reverse way around. You can look to the body like this and then come to the head, but you want to maintain the eye contact with whichever area you're trying to make your opponent think you're going to go. To land body shots, or any type of shot really, a great way of doing this is doubling up with the same side. So I could double up with the lead hook, could come to the head, then to the body. Or what Mike Tyson always does, he'd always throw a right hook when they were like more length forward. He'd throw a right hook to the body and then he'd come right uppercut to the head. So he's doubling up on both sides. Remember that flow of boxing, when you're doubling up on both sides, your body rotates to throw a shot here and then it rotates back this way to throw another shot. It doesn't just go like this. It needs to rotate back first, back to this position before you can throw another punch. Another way I love to land body shots is with a simple combination where you can come up the middle with uppercuts and then come down to the body. So you could either do this way, or you could do it with a right uppercut, left hook to the body and get that liver shot in there. Again, it's the same sort of thing as tapping upstairs to bring the hands up, but Instead, we're tapping through the middle to bring the shot round the flanks. I'll do it from this side, bringing the shot round the flank. So if I'm going up the middle, Jordan's guard's probably going to try close, which allows me to get round the side. A little bit more of an advanced trick, which is similar to this, is using the same sort of movement, but I'm going to catch the elbow and throw the hook to the body. This is obviously way more advanced. You see other people doing like this. They'll bring the hand down and come over. And I've actually seen someone bring the hand down. The opponent knew what they were doing, so they quickly brought it back up, and then they went to the body. So it's staying more and more steps ahead of what your opponent's thinking you're going to do. Great way to land a liver shot or a shot to the spleen if you're doing it the other way around is I could slip outside a right hand, and then I've got all this open space here to land that liver shot. Remember, when we're throwing these punches, we want to angle our wrist so our knuckles come up and under the ribs and land it in the liver. As I said, vice versa, I could slip under the jab and throw a right hook to the spleen where the area is open. Remember, all I'm doing is rotating this way and rotating back this way. Another way you can land body shots is by doubling up the body shot. No one will ever expect 2 body shots one after the other. So if I'm going to the liver here with a lead hook to the body, I'll throw one, I'll throw another. He's not going to be expecting 2, and he'll usually catch him with the second one. So try that trick as well. Okay, but how are you going to implement these techniques into your actual boxing ability? You need to do drills. You need to visualize and practice the exact movements of the body which are going to allow you to land those punches. You're going to have to practice them over and over again over a long period of time. And a great video which will help you understand this method of analyze, see what you're doing wrong, and then overcome, repeat, is our AAA method video. So I recommend you go watch that. It'll be linked at the end of this video after watching this one. Also, make sure you subscribe for more videos like this and join my free school community where you get way more help getting better at boxing and getting in good shape.